bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for Bring 'em Out with your hosts, Joel Richardson and Alan Hill.
Everybody, we're here at the Sunnybrook Ballroom inside the Speakeasy for another episode of Bring 'em Out. I'm Alan Hill, here with Soul Joel himself, Joel Richardson. Today we have a very special guest. She is the OG of the Sunnybrook Ballroom. She goes way back and is my dance partner, Marge McElroy.
I was holding up my iPhone that it was a 1988 boombox. Producer Jaden had to be like, "Hey, into the microphone." This is a real treat.
Oh, what a treat. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for joining us, Marge.
You're welcome.
So I don't think there's many events that she hasn't been to. From the drag brunch to the tour that we had with the granddaughter of the man, Ray Hartenstein, who built this building, Amy Daniels, who's still a resident locally. So we had that. Comedy shows. You guys obviously met at the concert on Saturday.
Yes.
Glenn Miller, countless dances. Marge has been to them all.
Amazing.
And she asked me about bingo, which we switched every other week. And she pulled out her calendar.
Oh.
Yeah, and she inked us in.
Oh, she didn't
Yeah.
just pencil it in.
Yeah, I said from next Wednesday, where it's every other Wednesday, and she was like, I saw her mark off 2 months.
I did.
It's official.
Oh, yeah.
That means it's official.
Oh, yeah. I'll be
Because
here.
you're a man of your word and your ink.
The only way I won't be here is if something happens, and that's not
Uh-oh.
going to be.
God forbid.
Love it, love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's still working, this gal.
Yes, well, let's tell them what your keys to a happy life are, because you told me this Saturday, and I loved it.
Well, you just have to keep going, and you don't worry about what happened in the past, good or bad. You think about it once in a while, but push it away. Forget about it, because you're not going to change it.
Marge,
And
I don't
you
like
just-
how you made eye contact with me on that little piece of advice. Hey, whatever happened in the past, let it go, dum-dum.
You have to continue on.
Yeah, hey, take it easy on me.
Brilliant. I love it. That's awesome.
Hey, you're going to mess up. You speak for a living, you deal with people. Joel, easy. Alan, you're fine.
Personal life, though, you do. You just have to continue on. You can't
Yeah.
worry about what happened in the past.
No.
That's it.
There's a good life ahead.
God bless.
Yes.
And if you don't mind, you're 84?
I'll be 90 in November.
I keep taking the under.
I love it.
I think the longer I know you, I keep shaving years off.
That's all right.
90.
And we were chair dancing the night away in the ballroom on Saturday night, man. I mean, I was sweating. So
We
and
had
she
as
was,
much-
she was still going.
We had as much exercise as they did out there.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah, we had a whole routine.
How was the temperature?
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I was
Because
fine.
some people, they're like, it's a little hot in here. I'm like, it's 14,000 square feet.
Well, I'm always cold, so
Oh, okay, so
I
you're
didn't
fine.
mind it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, great.
We were working up our own heat on the chair dancing, man. We were good.
Oh,
we
yeah.
were good. Yeah, it was
We had a
awesome. It was
good
a
time.
really fun night, wasn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
Well, you are friends with the fire department in
Oh, yes.
Saratoga. And boy, that dance was flammable.
I've been a member with them for many, many years.
Yeah. Thank you, Alan. Also, Marge, thanks for just ignoring what I say. Well, if we want to talk facts, we'll talk facts.
I love it. I love it.
So you have a lot of history here. Do you remember the first time you ever came to the Sunnybrook Ballroom?
Oh.
Which was built in 1931, but the pool, 1926.
Okay, that's the two
Right.
different dates.
Yep.
Okay.
So we
think-
went outside 1926. Sorry, we'll get to you in a second. And then 1931, they built the ballroom. Your thoughts?
I think I started at the pool when I was about 10 years old.
Wow.
10 years old.
Because
so
we lived up on the hill. And Mrs. Hartenstein used to call us and say, You could come down now.
When's your birthday?
4th of November.
Don't try to confuse me. Not November 4th, the 4th of November.
That's right. That's right. I like the way you said it, Marge.
So you actually were born in the same year. Well, no.
No, it's
Two-
433. 2 years.
I made another mistake, Marge.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
You correct him. It needs to happen. It's okay.
I guarantee you the rest of this interview will not be flawless. Oh, boy. So you were 2. Well, no. This place was 2. So you were 10. So, yeah. So you started coming basically when this place was in full swing during the
Yes.
swing dancing
Yes.
Yes.
era. Yeah. So Glenn Miller and all those guys were originally coming here.
Well, we came down here, I guess maybe we were 12, 13, starting to come down and get autographs from all the band leaders.
Okay.
She would call us and say, come down now, they're ready for you.
That's Mrs. Hartenstein would
And then
call
I
her.
would have to go
Really?
home.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you remember when that house was the farmhouse was the house of that you when you leave here, it's now a financial
Right.
Yes.
planning place.
Yes.
So that was the Hartenstein's house.
Okay. I wondered
And
about
they lived
that.
there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Over there
okay.
was a Hartenstein's house. Yeah. Yeah.
We're in the radio studio
Oh, yeah,
here. Relax,
okay.
Marge.
I was thinking
Marge
of
is
here.
No. Directional.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
directly
It's over
She's
across
there.
pointing the right direction.
No, you
She
are.
really is. Yeah.
Well,
We
that's
kidnapped
because
her
I've
and
been
took
here
the blindfold
forever.
off, and she's like, "It's right over there."
She's got it like a homing pigeon. I love it. You could walk a straight line from where she pointed and end up right in that front porch.
Hey, Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore. I know, but Kansas is right over there.
We used to skate in that little creek, too.
Oh, really?
Wait,
Oh,
what'd you
yeah.
say?
We used to ice skate in the little creek.
You ice skated the creek? No way.
Sure.
That's cool.
I
That's
can only
really cool.
imagine
It
that
was
was
a little
probably
deeper.
a little deeper. I would imagine. That's
It
what I was going to
was,
say.
yeah.
Yeah. That's amazing. Wait, so you came down poodle skirts, or was that was later?
That was later.
Later, but
Yeah.
then were you allowed to come? And you said
Well, we were allowed for everything except when we fell in the pool. When it
Oh,
was
yeah. We got to
froze.
hear that. Tell this story.
yeah. Alan let me know that you're about to drop a
We
big
were
story
supposed to
on
be
us.
skating in the creek,
Okay,
but we decided we were going to try the pool because that was
went a little off course, a little
yeah.
off-roading.
So we climbed over the fence and we got in there and we were skating and we got up on the diving board platform and my sister slipped and she fell through the ice right the shallow and then the deep part, and I grabbed her because I was in the shallow part there.
Okay.
And then we walked home in ice cubes.
Ooh, you were just freezing as you walked, huh?
At least you're laughing about it now.
Oh,
but at
yeah.
the time, you had a panic, right?
We weren't laughing at all because we knew we were going to get scolded when we got home.
Right, because your ice cube. They're like, you can't. They're like, we were ice skating.
Yeah, Mom wasn't a big fan of the commando skating mission, I'm sure.
No. As long as we were at the creek and out towards the river, we were okay.
So around how old were you at the time, roughly?
About 12.
12, and then your
And
sister
14.
was older or younger?
No, it was a twin.
Twin.
My twin.
Twin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yeah, she died 2 years. Well, it'll be 2 years January.
Oh, I'm
28th.
sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah.
She had a good life.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's so
So-
cool. And
You're
you
only-
adopted a new twin, didn't
Yes.
you? With Linda.
Linda's my new
Yeah,
twin.
our friend Linda.
Oh yeah.
Who's another regular here we love.
Shout out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's awesome.
But no, it was a wonderful place. This is a great place for everybody. And when it closed, it was like we lost everything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because I mean, there's been the Hartensteins, and then the Ortliebs, right? They were second, or was it Irwin Wine?
I don't know who had it after them for a while.
Yeah, there was two people, and I don't know the order, and then it was dormant. It was closed up.
Yeah.
Then the foundation took it over. The Sunnybrook Foundation. It was a group of investors and people that took it
Okay.
over.
Okay.
Then they sold it to the Galati family.
Yeah, Galati's.
Yeah, and then I took it over.
Right
So
on.
it's only the original owners had it from 1926 to 1998.
Right,
That's
right.
incredible.
So
Right.
What a
essentially
run.
72 years.
That's incredible.
Yeah, and then there's been 4 owners since from 98 to 2022. So that 24 years, and then I took over.
And-
And next month it'll be a year.
Yeah.
How about that?
Which is that
Crazy.
flew by.
And you did a fabulous job.
Yeah, well,
you really
don't
did.
talk about me in the past tense yet, babe.
Well, to bring it back, you know.
No. I appreciate you because Alan and I are like ping, 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 ping.
Oh no.
Everyone's we got to focus this
I
energy.
talk
over
about
here.
this all the time.
Yeah, well,
I do.
Thank you.
Because there's so much here,
yeah. Forget social media. I
not
need
that
I need 5 of
expensive.
you.
and it's not that expensive either.
Oh, thank you.
It's not. I mean, I think it's great.
Yeah.
Is it, and talk about just how cool it is to see it coming back after all these years.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm here most of the time.
Yeah. I know.
And she'll come out. I mean, she's out for. I mean, that was a straight up rock and roll show on Saturday.
Right.
Man. Like hard rock. We are banging our heads and we are rocking out, man. And
Right.
she was there the whole time. She helped close the place.
And they were good too.
They were
I
good,
don't.
weren't
I mean, they were only 13 and 15.
Oh,
Two
well,
were-
the opening
Two
act.
were
Yeah.
13 and
Yeah,
two
American
were
Hand
15.
Grenade was killer. These
Yeah.
young kids were just unbelievable. And then Headstruck killed it after them. You
Yeah.
know, that was just a
They
free
were-
fun
they
night.
Decades of
all
rock,
good.
2 bands, 1 night.
Yeah.
She's here any day that ends in a Y.
I love it.
Except for Monday. We
Yeah.
had to give myself 1 day off.
Right, one
But
day
I
you
think
got-
if we were open Monday, she'd be here.
Well,
She'd be
Monday
here.
I do a lot of other things. I
Oh,
have
calm down.
appointments-
I was-
appointments
Oh,
and stuff.
hey, easy, buddy. Let's not oversell it, pal.
No, I would
To all
be
the
here
people listening at
because it would
home,
be at
that
night.
is not true.
And I would be here.
Marge has got a very busy schedule on Monday.
I sure do.
And what you
but
just
I'd probably
learned-
be here anyhow
Yeah.
because it would be at night anyhow.
Oh, okay. During
Well,
the
there you go.
day. Okay.
During the day, I'm busy.
Yeah.
She'd be here. She'd be here 7 days a week.
I'll tell you
She'd
what,
be-
she's got a sense of humor.
I love it. Absolutely. Oh, we were. I mean, my face hurt after. I felt like I was at a comedy
You
show
laughed
hanging out
so
with Marge
hard.
on Saturday.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, we were having so much fun. I would mess up the dance moves all the time, constantly. She'd try and get me back on track. Oh,
Yeah.
It's great.
And I didn't even have any alcohol.
Yeah. Me either. We're the two sober people, and we're having a blast.
Letting your hair down.
That's right.
Sober. Now,
and- oh,
I'm
go ahead,
fascinated with this, not realizing, I think you had told me before, but I had forgotten that she was a twin. Now, I don't have any kids. Well, Alan, both and I. Not that we're together. But we're both are single, don't have any kids. But I'm a proud uncle.
There
And
we
I have
go.
twin nieces that are 5.
Yeah.
Now, they are not identical, but you wouldn't be able to tell them
we were
apart.
fraternal.
Oh, you were? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they were separate embryos, but it is true. Watching them, it's fascinating. Well, first of all, they're like you, and it must be a twin thing. They're down to party anytime. Anytime. They're down. They're like, one time I go, I'm going to spend, what I meant, I was going to get them off the bus, and I go, we're going to spend some time together. They're like, let's go. What are we doing?
Mm-hmm,
Oh, we'll clear our schedule.
It doesn't make a difference how old you is, how you act.
Right.
That's it.
Because I have a great granddaughter that's 15, and we go to bingo. We go out to lunch.
Right.
We play cards together.
But is it true that twins have their own language? Could you
Yes.
could you communicate
Yes.
with your twin?
And lots of times we'll even come out with the same thing at the same time.
Right.
Oh, that's
And
wild.
we might argue with each other, everything, but don't let anybody do anything to the other one because
Yeah.
we're right there.
That yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Love
Oh, that's
that.
cool.
Love that.
It's all
she
all
was
love.
more of a leader. She ran things, and me, I was more the happy-go-lucky, whatever.
Oh, you weren't the puppet master pulling the strings behind the scenes?
No, no.
I could
she
see
was
it.
the one doing that, maybe.
Oh, okay.
She was the boss.
Okay.
Sort of.
Yeah, and does she also live locally?
She used to live
Right.
back on Princeton Avenue, but now she died.
Right.
like,
Yeah, 2 years ago. Right. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
She
Like-
lived back on Princeton Avenue.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So she has just as many Sunnybrook memories.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she didn't do as much, but Linda, do you think she'd have been to some of these things? Huh? Do you think Barbara would have come to some of these things? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
That was an awkward pause, by the way.
I know. Well,
Yeah. Stop going off script here.
Now, Linda helps me sometimes.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
I
we
get
love-
it.
yeah,
I'm,
But
I'm,
she
I'm
knew
just
both
kidding.
of
We're
us.
totally
Yeah.
kidding, and
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
love
that's
Linda
all
too.
right.
Of course.
I
What was the next
understand.
question that you
Yeah,
had?
yeah. So the one thing you brought up that I thought was neat was that you actually were employed here when you were
I was
14
employed
years
as a bus girl
Okay.
at 14.
So 2 years after your sister kerplunked into the water.
old. Yeah, right. 2 years after she saved her
Yeah.
sister's life.
Yeah, they're like, you know what? I think you should work here.
Yeah, I was here for not too long because then I got a job. real job.
Yeah. But that was kind of your teen job for a minute.
Right.
Yeah, that's cool.
As she says it
cool.
with a smile, a real job.
Yeah,
you
right.
know.
This was fun. Where that,
Absolutely.
my other job was work.
Right.
You know.
I got
So
you.
I-
We try to still have that philosophy.
Right.
Yeah. That's why my hat's backwards.
I see a lot of you wear your hats backwards.
Yeah, I know.
Doesn't it's more fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
Because I'm. Truth be told, it's less business back here now.
He's got less. I have less too.
Oh yeah, but you're almost 90. I'm 43. Yeah, very stressful.
But guys go bald quicker than women.
Yeah. It's just no good. We're holding on here,
But you
not
look-
really. It's
you look fine. It takes time.
Another bill.
Oh shoot! And let's talk a little bit because you spent some time swimming in that crazy pool. That,
Oh, it was fun.
I mean, and the people that don't know, all right. I think you could probably find a picture of it online if you look. I imagine.
Yeah. Well, go to Sunnybrook Ballroom.
Right on.
The SunnybrookBallroom.com. Yeah, it's on there, and yeah, but online for sure. It's the wedding garden now.
Right on,
So you
right,
can
yes.
see it's
Yeah.
the exact outline.
Yeah.
Of the wedding garden was the pool.
It's neat to walk out there and check that out. You
Yeah.
know?
And just think you're walking over was so deep.
Yeah, and well, and I'm correct, right? Because it started on the perimeter of the circle. It was shallow.
Yep.
And then it worked its way to and what seems crazy to anybody that swims in modern times, a 15-foot deep center.
Yes.
Like, was the bullseye.
Yes.
And that's why it got grandfathered in, because in 1926 they didn't have the rules and regulation that they got eventually in the 90s,
Right.
80s, 90s, and then in the 1998 when the original owners, the Hartenstein, sold it, they had to fill it in.
Yeah.
Because they had gotten grandfathered in with all those rules.
Yes.
And what I read also, which I don't know if you picked up on this, was that it was a natural spring
Yeah.
pool.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. I didn't
So that's
realize
why
that.
everyone said it was always cold, because it was a constant
so-
streaming.
Oh, that would get your attention when you dive in.
Oh,
huh?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll wake you up.
It was cold.
So you swam in this thing. Tell us about it a little bit. If it,
We just went in, and even sometimes we'd sort of dive into the shallow part, which you really weren't supposed to do, but we did it.
Right.
I mean, all kids
rebel.
do it.
Marge,
Yeah,
a
well,
rebel.
Yeah. Yeah. When you're
mean-
jumping in the wintertime, you're going to do some things you're not supposed to in the
That's
summertime.
right. Hey, that's a
And
wild.
You
Yeah.
just, I don't know, it was just fun. It depended who your friends were at the time, who was with you, what you did.
Yeah.
Because some didn't do a bunch of stuff, and others enjoyed doing everything. We'd go dive or whatever, and some didn't do that.
It's so neat.
Apparently, allegedly, this is, and you can set me straight, but apparently Sunnybrook and the pool was the upper echelon of Saratoga and Pottstown. So
Right.
it was like the who's who,
Right.
and the creme de la creme came here.
Oh.
Yeah. But it's also crazy to me that you see, if you read the books, they used to rent swimsuits.
Oh, I don't remember that. I always had my own.
Marge came prepared.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
heavens,
that's
yes.
why she's the creme de la creme.
Of the creme de la creme.
Some people back then had to rent.
No, we always had our own.
Yeah.
My mother wasn't too much on using somebody else's clothes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I get,
Understandable.
no. I get it, but it just seemed fascinating that
Yeah.
even once was a thing.
Bowling
yeah.
shoes and
Yeah.
swimsuits.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. I thought that was going to get more, but it got nothing. But
I find it an
Alan,
don't-
back to your questions.
I don't think too many people could afford them,
Right.
but I worked and bought my own.
Right.
Uh-huh. That's right.
I always made sure I had money.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I have to if you want to. You can't depend on everybody else.
That's
No.
smart.
And
That's
with
probably why
us,
you're still working.
With losing my father at 10, we had to do stuff.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
You
absolutely.
had to, we did cooking and cleaning while the boys did stuff outside. We learned to work. That's why we worked so young. And then I finally got a job with a telephone company for 37 years.
No
and
kidding.
I loved every minute of it.
Oh, that's great. What did you do with them?
I was a telephone operator until they discontinued the phone service.
You weren't one of the ones that did the thing with the wires and all that.
Yes, I was.
Yo, that's so cool.
Yes, I was.
I love that.
First of all, security. I don't know what she's about to pull out of her purse. Security.
I will show you.
But you probably called it. Was like,
You know what that is?
I have no idea.
It's a plug. The
Oh,
switchboard.
it's a plug for the switchboard.
Yep.
Yeah.
They put a hole in it, gave it to me as a souvenir.
Get out.
That was yours.
Well, it was at the switchboard.
No, yeah.
Yeah. But this is mine. They gave it to me.
That's so cool. Do you know what we're talking about? You've seen this in the old movies where the women are going
They
like
would say,
sitting
number,
there.
please.
Right. Well, I was gonna say that they're like, give me Pottstown 4, 5, 6, 8. Right.
Yes.
Or ring 2, ring 3.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes jokes are exaggerations, but thanks for speaking the truth.
Marge doesn't mess around.
Bad example, Joel.
Everybody's so shocked when they see this.
I
Yeah.
think that's so cool.
Yeah.
So how long ago did that job end? What era did that go away?
When Bell really took off.
Okay.
Well, it was Bella, PA. Then it went to Bell
Atlantic.
Atlantic, and then went to Verizon.
Okay.
Right.
And right after Verizon, they closed
Okay.
the switchboards.
That was okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And
So
then I worked in the office afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
so this is probably mid '90s, maybe.
Yeah.
Mid '90s. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So probably
That's-
around 7. I don't know. It's hard to say because I don't look at time. I just
No,
go
you're-
on.
Marge
too
is a
busy
now.
living it.
Marge is a now person. I like
Yeah.
it. I'm with it.
She's busy filling her social calendar.
I love. Yeah.
Well,
Heck
you
yeah.
have to be. You can't sit home and watch a boob tube. That'll drive you crazy.
Yes.
Even when
yes.
I'm home, I
Yeah.
put it on for noise
Just background noise.
because
huh?
I'm alone.
Right.
But I sit there and I do word search, or I'll crochet, or I'm cleaning, or doing something. I
Yeah.
don't sit down until it's time to go to bed.
I love it. I love it. Marge summed up her life philosophy to me in 2 words.
Yeah.
Which I loved: work and fun.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Don't stop.
Boom.
Yeah.
You
Boom.
have to work in order to have fun because if you don't have the money, you can't have fun.
Yeah.
You can to a point. but-
Sure. And you need a little balance, right? Just mentally, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't just party all day.
If you're
long.
by yourself, you have to pay for rent and everything else and groceries. So you have to learn to do that too.
So you
Yeah.
can go out and chair dance all night long at Sunnybrook.
That's right. I sold Joe's.
That's right.
There we go.
Love it.
Yeah.
So what's one of your fondest Sunnybrook memories? Like if you come down, like do you remember? Did you come down the same way? Like now that you come down, do you come over the bridge or you come
We
down?
walked
Okay.
from the storage place up here,
Yes.
the big double white house.
Yes.
That's where we lived, and we walked down here
Okay.
all the time. And Mrs. like when she called and said we could come down, we walked down to the pool.
Okay.
We didn't drive or get a ride or anything like that.
But so I guess I should rephrase my question. When now when you
Oh.
come,
Well, I live over East Coventry, which
Okay.
is across the river.
right.
And it only takes me a minute, back about at Tony Manor. And
I
it
might
only
be
takes
handsome,
me a
but I'm not
minute to
stupid. I
get-
know where East Coventry is.
Some people don't.
I don't. Lancaster guy, Lancaster guy.
But I come out to the nursing home and I turn, I get up pop on the bypass, I go off the bypass, and I'm here.
Okay.
So it
But
doesn't
like
take
when you're coming down the driveway, does it ever like bring back any
Oh,
memory or
lots of
spark
memories.
memories?
Lots of memories.
Yeah, so I would assume coming down on Sunnybrook Road and then coming over the bridge, probably more memories because that's the way you used to walk.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Ah, that's neat.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Oh,
That
there's
is so neat.
so many memories.
Yeah.
You know? And it's just, you look and you think how things have changed. It's such a big change. But to see it back open again, that's what really
Yeah.
got me excited.
Oh, stop! I think my
No,
ear,
it's
my
true.
tear ducts are working.
That's all right, but it's true.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
But it's true, really. You have done wonders for this.
That's,
Real, seriously.
Thank you.
So,
that's such a beautiful thing. Thank you so much and for saying that.
well,
And
you're quite welcome.
it's so nice to get to know you. And I'm looking forward to many a chair dance to come.
I hope to be here for a few years yet.
Darn
I tell
right.
my kids I'm going to live to be 100 and want to live in daylights out of them.
I love that.
You're,
I'm going to live to be 100 and want to live in daylights out of them.
and haunt.
hey, I'll chair dance with the ghost of Marge.
Yeah.
They laugh at me. My son, he's a wonderful person, and my daughter, they do so much for me.
Oh, that's great. That's so cool. Are they in the area?
No, my daughter lives in Delaware.
Oh, okay.
My son he's at Schweightsville,
Yeah.
Okay.
right on Swamp Pike.
I mean, they're probably retired too.
Well, my daughter is. My son is partially retired.
Okay.
He's 5 years younger than she is.
I mean,
Okay.
talk about some good genes.
Heck yeah.
How's your family doing? Well, second generation retired.
Yeah.
No, my son, he makes, he's making fishing rods right now. He made knives. He makes stuff like that. He loves to make stuff. And he had Dan's barbecue.
Wow.
So he has a truck that he used to make barbecue, and he stopped that now.
Okay.
But he's into making things.
So he's an outdoorsman kind of guy?
Oh, yes. And
Yeah.
he's very talented as far as making things.
Yeah.
He sells them, too. So,
Well, if he ever starts making barbecue again, tell him to stop by my place.
so good. And then when they have me over, they always invite me over for dinner. And he does most of the cooking.
Oh, that's great.
She does, too. She cooks, too.
Yeah.
They both like to cook.
Not me. I just do all the eating.
I don't
I have a
cook.
one way relationship with food.
I used to cook and
I'm a
bake, but
consumer.
I used to cook and bake, but I don't even do that anymore. I go
No?
buy stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
Nice.
did make a pineapple sundown cake the other week, which I haven't baked in over a year.
Okay.
You were,
And it got
you were
really
telling me
good.
about this. And what's the other thing you make? There was two things.
Boston cream pie.
Boston cream pie.
I haven't made them in years.
We found out, among many things we have in common, our favorite donut is Boston cream.
Oh, really?
And I assume that translates to the pie like it does for me.
I've never made donuts, so.
No, the pie
don't
is
know why.
the pie is like a donut spectacular.
Yeah.
Well,
It's the cream. We're going to share this.
okay.
Can we dance out? I'd like to dance out.
Oh, yeah. We're going to dance out.
Dance with me, Marge.
Sure.